Hi. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy I'm recording again. I've been wanting to record all week and work was super busy and it just kind of got away from me. So I'm very excited to be recording now, although it is a lot later than I thought I would be. I always plan to record in the evening because my complex, it can get kind of loud outside with like delivery trucks and trash trucks, and there's a fountain, so there's always a lot of noise during the day. So I always kind of want to plan to record at night, but then one thing leads to another, and I seem to record these at like 2 a.m. But I guess it's nice and quiet and peaceful, so that's good. I really am still figuring this all out, obviously. So I'm back over here in this spot, but the lighting is terrible. This is terrible lighting. I really need to figure out the perfect combination for that. And this isn't the best, I don't think this is an ideal distance. I think it's better when the mic is a little higher and I'm a little bit closer to the camera. This is so far away. But that's okay. I think it'll be okay. For tonight, I wanted to try out a couple triggers, and also I wanted to do another little quick pep talk. But I also really wanted to there's a couple of you that have been watching and engaging, and I would love to know your names if you're leaving comments and stuff, if you don't have your name, so I can know who I'm talking to and have a little bit of a conversation. I really appreciate the support. It's been really cool. This is all so brand new and I'm having such a good time, but I really appreciate the support because it's a little daunting. It's a little scary to try any new endeavor like this, especially something like this. I feel like, anytime you're making content, you're just kind of putting yourself out there a little bit, so it's nice to feel like you're not just talking into the void. So I really appreciate the comments and the engagement. That's really sweet, and the feedback, because I want to make stuff that will hopefully be comforting to people and hopefully be something that people enjoy as I get better at this. So but what I want to start with, I want to try some tape stuff. I hope this isn't too loud. I always really like this when people do it. So give that a shot. It's so crispy sounding. I like that. And what I wanted to talk to y'all about tonight, I wanted to talk a tiny bit about this unfounded fear so many people have that someone is mad at you. No one is mad at you. A lot of times I hear this fear that people have, that whether it's like a parent or a coworker, a friend, people tend to have this really interesting unfounded fear. So I'm here to tell you that no one is mad at you. Everyone is living in their own private universe. Isn't that crazy? Oh gosh, I'm blanking on. There's a word that I'm blanking on that talks about that realization that everyone has their own world and universe that they're living in. This is gonna bother me, but I'll think of it, or I'll put it in the comments or something. But everyone is living their own little world. Everyone is the main character in their story, and you might think someone is mad at you because they didn't say hi to you in the morning, and it's like, this is such a common phenomenon. Someone doesn't say hi to you one day going into work, and you're like, gosh, this person is so mad at me. I don't know what I did. I don't know why they're mad at me. And they actually have a super stressful work day. Their parents are sick. They're fighting with their significant other. They've got all kinds of deadlines they're worried about. There's a million other things happening in their life because they are the main character in their life. And it actually has nothing to do with you. But because you're the main character in your life, it's easy to feel like, gosh, this person's mad at me. I don't know what I did. I have not been practicing my snaps. I failed. I had such a tough week. I did not really spend any time doing this. So it's interesting because that's something that comes up a lot for me at work. When I talk to people, this feeling, it's just an interesting misalignment, and it's so common that I thought it would be a cool thing to talk about because it's so common that hopefully it can feel not so lonely if you are feeling that way, if you are feeling like someone is frustrated or mad at you, or if this is like a common thing that you feel. I wanted to give you some tips and tools to help navigate that next time you do feel that way. If that is something that is common for you or something you're prone to. I wanted to do this again because I think someone said that it did sound good. I think the best thing to do is to really, the first thing is remember that whole idea about the fact that you are a supporting character in someone else's story. And they are a supporting character in your story. You have no idea the inner world and all of the things that are going on for someone. So the reality is, even though you might feel like, gosh, why didn't this person interact with me, or I feel like they were shorter with me than they normally are. I didn't get as friendly of an interaction as I'm used to. One, try to remember that you don't know what's happening for them. And the second part is very similar, but it's an extension of that, is what is objective and what is subjective. What is objective? What has happened objectively? Did this person walk up to you and say, hey, I'm really mad at you. I'm really upset with you. That would be an objective fact. Or are you making an assumption? I hope that's not too loud. I wonder if that's nice. Or are you making an assumption based off of limited information? We always have limited information because we cannot be inside the other individual's brain. So that's something that I often ask people to think about. What is an objective reality and what is a subjective possibility? It's so late, my contacts are getting dry, so sorry I'm blinking a little bit. So, what is objective and what is subjective? Because objective is reality and subjective is possibility. And that is super important and can be really helpful when you're having this fear that someone is mad at you. For me, a way that this pops up is emails. If there are no exclamation points in that email, I am prone to think, oh gosh, this person's upset with me, disappointed in me, not pleased about something. But I have to remind myself, just because this email isn't full of super big emotions or exclamation points, whatever. My fears and anxieties are subjective. That's not real. That's not reality. I'm superimposing a possibility onto a situation, and I'm giving weight to that possibility. I'm choosing to believe in that possibility instead of thinking and focusing and putting energy into the objective reality, which is that this person sent an email and communicated one thing. What they did not say in that email is, I hate you, I'm mad at you, I'm disappointed. That is not what they said in that email. So that's an example of a space where I have that issue all the time. I have another coffee cup. Filming an ASMR video is an excellent excuse to get coffee. I have a terrible coffee addiction. Coffee's gotta be like one of my biggest vices. I drink so much coffee, it's so bad. Ooh, sorry, that's probably loud. I really want to figure out some more triggers and explore some different objects and different things and different types of ASMR. I tend to watch the same few channels. I need to expand so I can get more ideas and see what's out there, what people like and stuff. Oh my gosh, I got this one thing I'm so excited about. I can't wait to make a video once it gets here. It's these squishy balls that I think are supposed to stick to each other. So next I want to try something that someone commented. The user Daily Subs, I think that's the name, but let me know your name. So that user had asked for, I think it's called sleeve rolling, so we're gonna try it. This is my first time. I watched a couple videos, so please, as with all of this, please be gentle, but I hope this is the visual of it. And the sound. I thought this would be a fun article of clothing to do this with. Not sure if I'm doing this right, to be honest. I love color block. I have so many color block hoodies. So I do like fabric stuff. Fabric stuff. So I haven't explored this too much, but I like those sounds. It's funny, I heard it in a video that was not ASMR, just a random video. And I really liked it. I know, I really like hat tapping too. I'll do that at some point. I wanted to try sort of folding it too. I don't know if this is making good sounds or not. You're gonna have to let me know. Maybe I'll try, if I'm doing these right, let me know. And maybe I can do another video of just sleeve rolling. I don't know if it's sleeve rolling or pulling, but we'll do a little bit of both. And I'll do it again a little bit closer. A little bit closer to the camera because we're a little too far away. But I have it set on my monitor. That's why it's so far. So pull that up again. It's funny, this is actually very helpful for me because I have a lot of pet hair on here, so I'm like, this is perfect. I'll just brush it off. Brush, 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 brush. So, anyway, this was meant to be more focused on the pep talk thing, but it ended up being a little bit pep talk and rambly. So maybe I'll put this in the ramble folder and then redo the pep talk. But that had come up a few times, so I thought that was interesting and I wanted to just chat a little bit about that. No one is mad at you. Focus on your objective truth, not on your subjective anxieties, because our brain will play tricks on us, you know? It's that thing of like, feelings are not reality. Feelings play tricks on you. So the best thing to do is think about what is an objective truth. My contacts are gonna quit on me. They said it's time to go to bed. So I am gonna have to wrap up. But let me know how that was. Like I said, I'll try it again a little bit closer to the camera. But I hope that was a good first attempt. Let me know if you like that. I'll try to do more, but yeah. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for watching this. Thank you so much for your support. Thanks for being you. And thank you for being here.